Hey guys, how are you? I'm here in the cold in North Carolina. It is beginning to warm up. It's up to 34 degrees. Hey Pat, I was worried that our power would go out, so I'm so happy that it is not, that it is okay. We have water upstairs and other jugs just in case, because our refrigerator, if it went out, will not give us water. So I just wanted to make sure we had plenty of everything. So come on in. Make sure that you comment when you're in, and hopefully you are warmer than I am. And we'll get started on these pretty cards that I've got for you today. The great part is that I am using this stamp set. Oh, snap. But one is kind of whimsical, and the other one, hey, Jenna. And the other one is very pretty. Like it's, I think, very, what is the word I'm looking for? Hey, Steph. So it's elegant. That's the word. So I just didn't think you could make an elegant card with this stamp set. So it's really nice that I did. All right, so let me show you the first card. It's really cute. Sending a big smile in his jaws. And then on the inside, hello, friend. So I want to go ahead and get started on this one, and then we will move on to the second one after we're done. So we're going to start off with a piece of mossy, I was going to say, is it not Mossy Meadow? Hey, Lola. Gosh, my brain just went dead. It is Mossy Meadow. It is Mossy Meadow. Okay, so then I have a piece to scratch, like to stamp my crocodile. 2 pieces of white that are 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have 2 pieces. Oh, no, I'm sorry. These are 5 by 3 3/4 because they go inside the black. So these are 5 1/4 by 4. All right, so let's bring this in, and I'm going to go ahead and score it at 5 1/2. Make sure my score is all the way up. Okay. All right. And see if this is lining up. And then I'm going to use my bone folder just to make sure I get really nice edges. There we go. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to set all the black aside, and I'm just going to bring out my scrap, and I'm going to stamp my crocodile. That's what they said on here, is I'm see you later, crocodile, or something like that. So I'm assuming it's a crocodile, not an alligator. I don't know the difference. Okay. So I'm going to squeeze him in here because we're going to cut him out. Then we are going to color him with the Old Olive blends. My goodness, today, okay, we just aren't going to go there. So what you should do is do the whole thing in light. And I'm not going to do the whole thing right now because I have another one all ready to go. But I wanted to show you what it looks like when you do light, then dark, because I usually do dark, then light, then light. But this is the way you are supposed to do, at least from what I've heard. So you're going to go in with, hey, Jeanette. Where are you from that you're saying good morning? All right, so, and then I do it right along here because it has lines there. So you're going to come in with your light and go back over. Hey, Linda. Woohoo. Glad you could make it. So now you just go back over the pieces that you've done, that you've brought in the dark, and you just keep going over it, and it will, except for don't go over the lines, it does make it so it blends. So let me show you. So you can't really see the harsh line between the dark and the light. That's what you want. All right, so I already have him cut out. And the cute thing is that I added little googly eyes to him. Because in his thing, if you see, his eyes are closed, but they fit perfectly old googly eyes that Stampin' Up! Used to have. And I'm sure you can get googly eyes anywhere. So I just wanted to show you that. Isn't that cute? Okay, doesn't take much to entertain me. All right, so now I'm going to bring in the white and my tape that you've seen me use before. And it's the Post-it removable labeling tape. It is awesome, and it comes in a big roll. So I am just going to tear, because I want it to have a ragged edge. And then, see, that has a little, we'll turn it over. And then we are going to put it this way. And we want, let's say we'll do the water first. So we're going to put the water right there. And then I'm going to just bring the one that butts up to it, just to make sure I have a little leeway for not making a mistake. All right, whoops. And I wanted to bring in this so I don't make a mess. All right, so I'm using Pacific Point with our blending brushes. Oh, Australia. I've always wanted to go. Oh, are they still in the clearance rack? So cool. You guys, if you want them, you better get them. Okay, so I want this pretty dark because I want the white that I'm going to emboss on here to stand out. Might not be in the clearance rack here, but I know I bought a bunch. And I have some dark spots here, so I'm going to try to get those out. Well, you can see that whole bubble right there. Trying to get it out, but I think it's going to stick. All right. Then we are going to pull this up in this. And then I am going to try to have this be covered somewhat. Can't get it all. And once again, I'm just going to put this here so I have leeway. And I'm going to use Old Olive for the grass. Let's move this so I don't accidentally use it. Oh, I like to use it on my right side, so let's turn it. Okay. Now, last time I didn't make the grass very dark, so I'm going to try to make it darker because I think he'd look really good on it because he's a little lighter. Sorry, I was reading. Eventually, I'll get to Australia. Can't go anytime soon, though. Let's see if he's gonna, yes, he stands out. Okay, so now we are going to take that off. Close this. All right, so in the stamp set is little waves. And let me get my heat tool real quick. Well, oh, it's right there. And I'm going to dry this off just a little bit better just to make sure it's not wet because I don't want any white sticking. Okay, So then I'm going to come in with, here we can move this because we're done sponging. All right, so I'm going to come in with Versamark and the little wave pattern here and white embossing powder. And I have an embossing buddy, which we don't have anymore, but you can use baby powder, cornstarch, dryer sheet, just something so that it doesn't stick. So I'm going to open this up so we're ready. Okay. Let's have one go off. Oh, look at how good the embossing buddy did. No flyaways. Okay, let's get this going again. This is the magic that I always love. Okay, so now we have water on there and we are going to pop him up. Oh, he's so cute. And I'm going to get my dimensionals. And I'm going to get a couple small ones. Just to get on his legs or his mouth. Oops, they were on top of each other. Okay. I love cards that make me giggle. And this one definitely did because of the eyes. Okay. So he's going to go like this. Isn't that cute? Okay, then I have, if I can find it, I cut out the smallest oval in the stitch shapes, and I already have it. Every time that I do anything with a shape, I make me a template. So in class, or if I want to make a whole bunch, I can just have everybody have this die cut ahead of time, and then everybody can just go ahead and get it on there and not have to do the machine. So let me find my spot right here. Let's see if you can see. And then if I don't do it well enough the first time, we can always put it back in. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, let me wipe this off so it doesn't get it all dirty. Okay. Love my chamois. All right. So this is going to get dimensionals also so that it's up to the same height as he is. Can't have it being low. We want it stuck in his mouth. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Okay, so let's see, how did I do this so that it looks right? I'm going to have it kind of stick in between his teeth. So we have that. And then we are going to go ahead and put that onto our black that we had out. He's so cute. Oh, that dark green looks really good on this black. Okay. And then we're going to pop this up because that's what I like to do. It adds dimension and interest to your card. And we're going to bring that in here. Make sure I'm going the right way. Thank you, Linda. I love having you be on my team. We have fun. We have lots of team meetings and do make and takes. And now's the time if you think about joining. Before celebration ends, you get over 200 pieces of DSP that aren't even available until the new catalog comes out. We can't even buy it. Okay, so now we're going to do the inside. And what I did was I have these cute little goldfish and the water that has little waves in it already. So I'm just going to put this down here. Oh, look how pretty that is. And then with Memento, I'm going to do the fish so I can color them. Cute. Okay, so then I'm coloring it with the pumpkin pie because he's, you know, goldfish are gold. So cute. Okay, and then the sentiment is going to be hello friend in the mossy meadow. I'm just going to use my little dot here, spot. Hopefully it's dark. Little crooked, but that's okay. It's handmade. All right, now on to the black, and then we're done with the first card. Okay, isn't that cute? Love it. Okay, so now for the one that I said is elegant out of this set. So this is the card. Isn't that pretty? But if you can see, I don't know that you can tell. I have embossed on here, and I'm going to use a different folder than I did on this one because it just didn't make it look as well, but we did it a different way yesterday or the day before and it came out much better. But if you can see, I have happy die cut all the way across the top of this red, which is Poppy Parade. And this is 5 1/4 by 4, and I have 2. Then we have 5 1/4 by 1 1/2 of white and 5 1/4 by 1 5/8 for behind the strip. And then 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 for my base. So let's just do this part first. And the great thing is that we have the adhesive sheets that we can die cut on. So that's what I did the first time I did glue. Not the best idea because it ends up bleeding and it just doesn't look as good. So I'm just going to start haphazardly putting them around. And hopefully this won't take too long. But it's such a pretty idea. And remember that this is going to go, so we don't have to worry about what goes on above it. And I'm going to probably have part of this be cut off because I like that look. Okay. We don't have to worry about it being right there because it's not going to be seen. And I always like color on color. So I'm going to just stick this here and it's going to stick out on the top of that. I love that you guys are talking. That makes me happy. All right. Oh, happy. Okay, let's move this one over because I don't want it to be lined up. See how much easier it is than having to glue? Let's see, put that there. Let's do one more. If I can find one more red one. Oh, maybe we won't. Okay, I guess I've used them all up. So now let's trim this one off because it comes off the edge. We just want the hint that it's continuing on the other side. Okay. All right, so we have that. Now we're going to bring in the Settles folder, and I am doing something that I don't usually do, and that's to bring in my my cut and emboss machine. Whoop, he needs to go back up just a little. There we go. All right, and then I want the lines to go up and down. If you've never done this with one of your embossing folders, this is what you need to do. Whoop. Come on. So now we have it where it's just a subtle way of saying happy, 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 happy. And then I'm going to bring this back in because I don't think I need to. Never mind. Okay. My white sheet. I had it just a second ago. Oh, right here. Okay. So in the die or in the set is this cute little flower right here. And that's what I'm going to use for my elegant part. And here it is, Poppy Parade. So the best is to eyeball the middle, which usually I have my sheet, but I'm not going to use it this time. We're just going to go for it. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Gail. You were just in time to hear me say eyeball. All right, and then I'm just going to have it come just a little bit over on that side and then a little bit over on this side and just go back and forth. Not too bad for eyeballing. Okay. You know I love you. Okay, so what you need to do is color the whole thing in light. And I didn't do this ahead of time, so you're going to have to just deal. Sorry about that. I forgot to do this part ahead of time, so at least it's not a lot. And I'm doing light first. And since I did it pretty dark in the ink, it still has a nice outline. You could do it in black, but I really liked how it looked in the red. So we're supposed to be going to Yellowstone in July. What do you think the odds are that we'll get our shots before then? Because it's my kids. We're all meeting. My daughter's coming from California. We are coming from here, of course. And my other daughter's coming from Minnesota. So we didn't get to see them last year because of COVID. So we made this plan. Whoops, I was supposed to have that be on silent. So we made this plan thinking, oh, for sure by July, we'll get it. I could get I turned 60 in April. Maybe I could get a fake ID. I'm so glad that some of you are already getting it. Linda, you crack me up, girl. Okay, so we're trying to hurry through this. I don't know why, but I have fallen in love with Poppy Parade. It is so pretty. And then when you pair it with black, it's just so striking. I know Gail really loves black and red together. Am I the only one that ever does things with black? Because I love black. Love it. Makes almost every color pop. Okay, so there. Now we're going to come in with the dark. Yes, teachers definitely need to get the shots before I do. As much as I want one, it's just ridiculous that they are having to teach classes and not be protected. Okay, so then I just did that, and now I'm going to go back over like I showed you before and just go over the lines to make it look blended. I know I could do more time on this, but you get what I'm trying to do. This one really needs it. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now this is going to go on to the black. And that happens every once in a while. Let's turn it over. Dang. There we go. I knew I could get it. All right. And these are right up against the sides. They're not edged on all four sides, just on the two. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now we would put this on top of here. And I did pop that up. Surprise. We always laugh at our autocorrect. It's kind of funny, the things that it has you say. Like some words I don't even know. I don't know how they got it to be on autocorrect. Okay. So pretty. All right, now to set it off, I want to do happy in the white, and I'm just going to go over the happy we have right here because I like that it makes it a little bit taller. And I'm just going to offset it just a little. Not that you'll even really tell that that red one's there, but you might. Okay. And now the black one is just going to be offset just a little so it really pops. Isn't that pretty? I love it. All right. Now I'm going to score my base at 4 1/4. Make sure it's lined up. You see how pretty it is with the red and the black? It looks so pretty. I know Gail likes this. All right, and then to top it off, we need the diamonds, really rhinestones, but I like to call them diamonds. And I think I'm going to do the medium ones right here because I like a lot of bling. Up. And then I did a big one here to kind of offset where I don't have anything. And one big one up at the top. Well, let's put it right here because that's underneath the happy. What do you think? Do you like that? Isn't that pretty? All right. Then we are going to come in with some ribbon. And I am going to just measure it right here and cut it. And bring this back in and color it with black because black and silver, because we have silver in the rhinestones. Just so pretty. I love that we can use our blends this way and that it dries pretty quickly. I'm just going to put it aside for a second. And then we are going to, I need to clean my flour because we're going to use it. Okay, bring in my red. And we are going to bring Versamark in again. So we'll need the embossing buddy or whatever you have. I just love being able to use this in a different way. Okay. So I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. And wow, Steph, that is awesome. I love that you're getting that many vaccinations. So now that pops, I'm going to let it dry for a minute and then I'm going to wipe it on my pants. Just to get all the embossing buddy off. Then I'm going to bring in my ribbon and that's going to make this be grounded. That's the word. See, doesn't the silver and the black just look so pretty? Okay. Then we have birthday, which I do not know. Oh, I do. Ha, good. That this is out of the Well Said. All of the happies and everything was out of the Well Said dies. Awesome set, because you can make it say anything. But we're going to do this on the inside because we said happy so many times on the front. We're just going to add birthday. And because we can, I am going to dot my I with a rhinestone because it's cute. Okay, then this goes inside. Let me go over this. Find my card. There we go. So can you believe that this is a crocodile set? So pretty. Okay, so of course, I did not get ready a pillow gift, but there will be one in your package if you decide to purchase anything. If Pat wants to go ahead and make sure everybody's name is being in the drawing, I will show you what you will get if you join my thing that I announced last week. That is a club that we're doing, and you do not have to buy the kit. You can always just get the PDF if you want. But we are doing the ice cream corner suite, and you would get a half a pack of the rainbow glitter, half a pack of the 12 by 12 DSP, a whole roll, which I've already opened, of this beautiful ribbon, gorgeous, and you get all the sprinkles. So when you go to do your cards, you have everything you need, and I will cut everything else for you if you decide to join. And if you go to my my blog, it'll have it on there. And I have these cards live today as of, I think, 4 o'clock is when it comes open. So you can go there and get all the stuff that you need to figure it out. You love the ice cream set, Gail? I love the ice cream set. Oh, I wanted to show you what else I made, because this is going to be an extra for our class at the, I'm just going to do it real quick, but I got the idea from Gail, and then, but look at that ice cream cone with, this is Crystal Effects that makes it look just so yummy. All right, that's it. Okay, Debbie, yay. Do you know which card you would like for me to send you? Oh, and I also went over these with Wink of Stella. I didn't do that today, but Wink of Stella you need to do. So Debbie, just let me know what you would like, which card, and I will mail it to you. I don't care where you live. Just send me, you know, DM me or whatever and send me your address. So yay, I'm glad. So you just have to let me know which card you want, and I will mail it to you tomorrow. So I thank you guys for coming again. This really means a lot to me that you guys support me. And I hope to see you next week. Hopefully we won't be in freezing rain anymore by then. And I won't have to worry about my electricity going off. So, all right. Thank you guys. Debbie, let me know what you want. All right. Bye.